Welcome back to MMA Al Dente. Gilbert Burns retires Jorge Masvidal in his hometown of Miami. I thought this was a largely dominant performance from Gilbert Burns. He won the fight everywhere, on the feet, on the ground. Had his best moments on the feet, especially towards the end of the fight. There was a moment where I was sure Masvidal was going to get finished. And if you watch my pre-fight video, you know I think the world of Masvidal's durability overall, but it just looked like the wheels were falling off, and he gathered himself and survived. And I'm glad he did, because the crowd wasn't as deflated as they would have been had he been finished. And then Masvidal got to give a nice retirement speech. He goes down as, he's not one of the underrated fighters. He was one of the most underrated fighters throughout his whole career. And then 2019 happened. He had a year-long layoff doing that reality show, wherever the fuck. And that was after coming off of two losses to Stephen Thompson and Damian Maia. And then he just had that 2019 run. Knocked out Darren Till, knocked out Ben Askren, TKO'd Nate Diaz. And even though he didn't get another victory after that, he only fought world champions. And now Gilbert Burns, who's going to be fighting for a title probably soon enough. So, and Gilbert Burns actually did fight for the title, of course, against Kamaru Usman. But nevertheless, Jorge Masvidal had an excellent career, and I'm glad he got his moment in the sun. I'm glad he just wasn't that underrated guy throughout his whole career. No, he made shit happen in that 1 year and just parlayed it all and kept building and building and became a superstar. It was kind of like Chael Sonnen. Chael Sonnen was hot and cold, and then he put it all together, sure, with the assistance maybe of some illegal drugs, but he put it all together. Went over Dan Miller, Yushin Okami, Nate Marquardt, and then Anderson Silva, whom he beat twice. But Jorge Masvidal, yeah, he's going to go down as a lot of people's favorite fighter of all time, I'm sure. And he made his mark. Gilbert Burns, he's still making marks, and he's got that, fight with Khamzat Chimaev, which is a loss on paper, but everybody knows that his stock only jumped from that loss. And then he's got recent wins over Neil Magny, Stephen Thompson, now Jorge Masvidal. He is at the top of the division and looking excellent. And he himself is 36 as of now, but only getting older. So I hope shit happens quickly for Gilbert Burns, because I just want to see him fight some excellent fighters. And for Jorge Masvidal, I'm sure he's going to be sticking around as a promoter, and he'll be a figure in MMA. I know Kevin Holland's angling for a fight with him. There's a chance that'll happen, but I think this is it for him. I think he's retiring. I think he felt it in round 3, and he probably made this decision before he stepped in the octagon. Great career for Masvidal, and a great win for Gilbert Burns. Like, share, subscribe, all that horse shit. Check out my other videos.